Hello and welcome everyone to our coverage brought to you by Hyzer Productions. I'm Ryan Jeziorski and with me is the 2014 PDGA Rookie of the Year, Rebekah Kersey.
What's up, everybody? Today we are bringing you round one coverage of the Midwest Showdown, presented by Legacy Discs, sponsored by Play It Again Sports, and hosted by the St. Charles County Disc Golf Club. We are out here at Quail Ridge Park in Wentzville, Missouri. Day one, we saw some rain and the wind was a bit gusty.
On our feature card today, we've got Reyes, Tyler Fank, Brock Rohler, and Phil McGuire. A bunch of local guys who've played this course multiple times. They know what they're doing.
All right. Hole 1, par 3, 438 feet. The walking path on the left plays as out of bounds. There is also an island of trees and foliage on the right that plays as OB as well. This hole played 3.03 average. Roger on the tee first flexes out a backhand.
Yeah, it's going to finish nicely in the middle there. Easy up and down from that spot. Just got to put it close.
All right, and second to tee, we have Tyler. Tyler looks like he's going with the forehand line. Tyler can smash, so we will see if he can put this one inside the circle and give himself a look. Nice big Hyzer swing out there from Tyler. And there he is. Circle's edge just inside. Third, we have Brock. Brock is going with the backhand. Do see that the wind is blowing out there, and it looks like it might have caught the bottom of Brock's disc just a little bit, stabling it up, pushing it down to the bottom of the hill.
Yep, that faded out just a little early. He's got some meat left on that for his up and down, but it's still uphill. It shouldn't be too tough.
All right, and last we have Phil. Looks like Phil's hand is chalked up and ready for today's elements. He's also going backhand. Oh.
That's looking really good. He's pushing that down the middle. That should fade out nicely. And it does. Circle's edge.
Yeah, just inside of Tyler's.
All right, let's move on up the fairway here. Roger with his up shot, his second one. Puts it a little long, but he's inside the circle.
All right, next we have Brock. And looks like he is just giving it a layup, looking to walk away with the easy par.
Tyler here for his birdie look, just off the cage. Good bid to start the day in the rain, but he's going to have to walk away with his par. Here's Phil lining up his birdie.
Can he convert?
Dead center hits it. Good start for the day. That's a 2 for Phil.
He will be happy with that one. Oh, Roger still has a little distance there as a tester.
Oh! Chains pull. All the metal he could hit still drops off left. Unfortunate bogey for Roger to start his round. Tyler,
yeah, he won't be happy with
in.
that one, but there is plenty of golf left.
Absolutely. Brock tapping in his par. Roger, lone bogey. All right, moving on to hole 2, par 3, 399. Really just need to stay right of that first tree, push that tree line on the right side, and then stable back up, nestling under the basket. There is a left side line if you want to try to go big forehand or turnover as a right thrower. Let's see what Phil does. Little early, kicks off that first tree, but looks like he's got at least the distance down there. He should have a look to get down to the basket.
Yeah, looks like he might have slipped just a little bit, but he can see the basket from there. No harm.
All right, Tyler lining up his backhand. Hits the gap center. Looks good out of the hand. Oh, pushes a little long. Okay, kicks down, tree line edge. He should be able to get up and down. We'll see how that plays. And here's Brock.
Didn't stable back into the fairway like he needed to.
That wind's still coming up a little gusty. Keeps it low, trying to cut under that wind.
Oh, looks like it was a little too low.
Yeah, it doesn't quite crest the hill. It's going to be a tough birdie look. Now we've got Roger getting ready to rip on his backhand.
That's looking real nice.
Dead center of the gap. That looks good. Little short on the finish, but he's still going to have a chance to run that.
Here we see Phil on his second shot. He's taking a step off of his mark and regrouping. Don't want to take anything for granted today in this wind.
All right, Brock looking for his second shot. Little tough decision. Does he try to float one at it or just try to put it up under the basket?
Looks like he chose a little layup there.
Stress-free par. Good way to start your round and your tournament. Here's Tyler. He's at the tree line edge. Maybe about, what, 80, 100 feet? Oh, good bid. Little left, little low. Still all right from where he was. Here's Roger for his birdie look.
Oh, just a little high and lofty. He should be able to tap in for his par. Here is Phil to save his par. Little meat left on the bone for him. And he gets it.
Good par save from being up on the hill. Great putt. Here's Roger looking for his three. Cans it. Tyler looking to tap in his as well. Par for him. And then Brock taking his stress-free par. And then we're going to move on to hole 3.
All right, hole 3, par 3, 334 feet. The players need to keep it under the limbs, initially off of the tee, pressed over the hillside and down into the rocky green, where you will find the basket elevated on a stump. First, we have Phil, and Phil is lining up the forehand line. It is typically the preferred line on this hole. He turns it over a little too much.
Just leaking into the tree lines. Should have a look to get up and down from there, though.
Next on the tee is Tyler. Tyler is also going with a forehand. Puts a nice beat on that and pumps it out there on a Hyzer.
Oh, wow. Good shot. Fades it right back in. It's looking about... Oh, he's in the circle.
Third, we have Brock. Brock is also going with forehand. And he slings the nice one out there, Hyzering in towards the gap.
A little long. Oh, good kick off the tree. Oh, look at that roll right down to the stump on that Missouri elevated basket. Great shot.
He is parked, Ryan. Stress-free. Birdie
Best
at
way
that.
to start the day.
Roger is going with the backhand turnover line. This is what he feels most comfortable with, and he turns it over a little too much. Digs into the hillside, cuts it out and rolls, but he can see the pin from where he's at.
Yup, and if you can get a clean look at a basket, getting up and down from anywhere on the course is alright. Roger just laying it up. He's going to tap in his par.
Alright, here we have Phil trying to get his footing for this shot here. Looks like he might just be giving it a little layup. There's a few small trees in his way. But he gives it a nice bid, and thankfully he is stopped by that fallen tree there.
Oh, good stop. And he's going to be another circle's edge. Here's Tyler looking at his birdie. A
Oh,
little low. Ah, he's going to want that back. And here's Phil with another circle's edge look.
wow. Oh, very nice. Very nice putt from Phil. That's to save his par.
What a shot by Brock. Just dunking it.
His disc matches his shirt. He is coordinated.
You gotta love the style on the course. Roger tapping in his from 2 feet.
On to the next.
All right, we're back on hole 4, par 3, 363. Tight gap off the front. You want to push it through that little drone hole. You want to stay wide left of the trees that the drone's going by and try to push as close to this basket as you can get. Super tough slopes, rocky ground. All tough. First on the tee, we've got Brock. Looks like he's going to try to push the backhand turnover. Oh, a little early, kick in the tree. There is a fairway up left for the short tees. Let's see if he made it out to that.
Yeah, he might be in jail over there. We will see.
All right, Phil, he's going to line up his forehand here. Hits the gap. Fading a little early, but good distance from there. We'll see if he's got to look through little trees. See if he can get up to the basket from that spot. Now we got Tyler. Jack it off. Going forehand. Good height. Flexing a little early. But looks like he's pushing maybe up into that late tree line.
Yeah, I think he just stayed a little straighter than he wanted to.
All right, Rogers looking for his flex shot. Cuts a little early, but fades back super nice.
Wow.
Oh, that looks good. Good shot off that.
He made it through all of that. That was insane.
All right, Brock doesn't have anything. Looks like he's trying to punch out a roller, just advance down the fairway.
It looks like a cut roller here. He's wanting it to turn to the right. And he hits the line.
Good action. It's still going. Gets the hill love.
Wow.
Wow.
He will not be mad with that one.
Oh my goodness. He's in the circle. Circle's edge. What a shot.
All right, next is Tyler. Just should be a routine approach shot. Just put it on a hyzer and land it softly by the base of the pin.
Oh,
Ooh, little
got the
ground play there.
action. Oh, super lucky with that rolling back. As you can see with that hill, it had a lot of room to keep going.
All right, here's Phil's, and he does have some of those tiny trees to contend with. Let's see if he can put one up and through them.
Oh, kicking the last Guardian. Circle's edge, but what an effort from where he was sitting.
This is Roger's drive, right? So this will be his second shot.
Oh, yeah. Easy up, down. I mean, it's not easy. Made it look easy.
Wow. Brock just saved a 3 after his drive off the tee and kicked left into such an unfavorable spot.
That upshot roller was fantastic. And he cans the putt, saves his 3. That's going to be some confidence for future.
All right, here's Tyler looking to save his. No problem.
Unfortunate roll, but he makes the putt. No harm on that.
And once again, we see Phil with a little tester. But you know what? He's getting that putting practice in, helping him build some confidence potentially.
Yeah, he's had that 30-foot putt basically every hole so far, so let's see if he stays dialed in. No problem.
Makes good.
All right, and after his great drive, here's Roger. A little bit of work left just to clean it up. All right, finishes his par out. Good saves by a couple guys, great drives by some others. Moving on to hole 5.
Hole 5, par 3, 277 feet. You can see the basket from the tee, but it is uphill and tightly wooded the whole way. Here's where you get creative. Pick a line and hit it, because kick can get ugly. Steep slope off to the right. Let's see how our players navigate. We have Brock first. He is lining up the forehand. There's a couple different routes you can go with the forehand line. He chooses the inside of the 2 and gets the kick to the right.
Good second kick. Keeps him up on the hill. Anything down right is dirty and rough to recover from.
Next is Phil. He is lining up the forehand as well. However, he is taking the wider left side gap. Very nice.
That finishes up about circle, just outside the circle, about midway circle 2. He's going to be happy with that shot, especially looking at his look in the tee.
Next we have Tyler. Tyler is also going forehand. And he follows Phil with that wide left route.
Oh, that left route is looking real good. I'm going to have to take a look at that next round.
No doubt. Last on the tee, we have Roger. And Roger is going to go with the backhand line here. Tries to go straight up the middle, but one of the guardian trees says no.
And here's where that danger really shows its teeth. It looks like not only did he kick, but got down the goalie. That is a tough up and down from there.
Yeah, getting all the way to the basket from where he was and giving himself a look is not easy, as we can see. Next we have Brock. Looks like he's just trying to pitch up a little forehand, get himself close for a drop-in.
He's playing the stress-free game on the green.
All right, so here is Roger. This is his 3rd shot. He needs this for par.
Come on, Raj.
Good bid. Just short. Looks like it flashed in front of the chains there, but...
And Phil, this is his birdie look. Just at the circle's edge. Ryan, does he have to go over that stump?
It does look like it's definitely in his way.
Oh,
Not
with
a
the
problem.
step putt. Very nice.
Phil from Phil range today. Looking good. Great birdie. Hyzer looking to follow that up. Getting prepared.
Can he follow Phil?
And he does.
Great stroke.
A little wobbly. Doesn't matter. It's dead straight off the pole. He's going to take his birdie. There's Brock. Dropping in his little 10-footer for his par. And Roger walking away with his bogey. All right. On to hole 6. It's a par 3, 263. What do you know? Tight gap. Playing it up. There's a bunch of little trees that are dead center fairway, so you just got to squeak by, and then you need the speed control to check down and sit as you get to the basket, because like everywhere else, there's a hill behind it. Phil lining up the forehand here.
That is a tight gap.
It is. He's taking that left and hits one of the center fairways. He does look like he's out of the initial tunnel, though. Here's Tyler. He's going to line up the forehand as well. Believe an overstable putter.
It looks like he's going with a standstill. Not very far in distance, so trying to go for the accuracy instead.
Oh, gets the left turn off the tee. Fading back nice. That's a great shot. Circle. You can't be upset with anything inside the circle from these woods. All right, Brock. He's going to line up our first backhand showcase. Hits the gap.
Again, get in the hole.
Has the height. Oh, yeah. Circle's edge. He's going to look at that. Anytime you get past those trees, wide open look at the basket. All right, Roger. Looking to follow Brock's line there. Oh, punches it low. Gets through. Stays clean. Long look for Bird, but anytime you can see the basket, you're happy.
Phil looks like he is just on the edge of the tree line, and he is tossing up, but fading out a little early.
Good job, Sally.
He will have that left for his par. Roger is outside of circle 1, more in circle 2 range, and he needs this birdie. Let's see if he can get it.
Oh, close bid. He's had those 50-footer looks a couple times today and just tough putts. Hasn't quite connected. Brock.
Up and in.
Great
Another birdie
bird.
for Brock.
Great bird. Phil zoning in.
That was the save par.
Absolutely. Good upshot. Nails the putt.
This is Tyler's drive, correct?
It is, yes.
Yeah, that's a great spot to be.
All right, capitalize on the birdie. There it
Very
is.
nice. This hole played as the easiest hole on the front nine.
Did it now.
And
Wow, it did.
Roger tapping in, hopefully, his par.
Here we go.
And he gets it.
It did. It did play under par too today.
All right, hole 7, par 3, 346 feet. The basket is straight off of the tee, but it will be a blind shot for our players. Most will be looking to flex right of the mature trees halfway down the fairway. You do not want to kick off the right. Terrible rough down there and a steep slope. First on the tee is Tyler. He's choosing to go with a backhand. Puts it out there, and just as desired, flexes to the right of that tree I was just
Great
mentioning.
height. Parked. Wow. What a shot on this basket. You cannot see the basket from here. You can't see all the trees that are past those guardians on the top of the hill. That was awesome.
All right, next we have Brock. He is also going with the backhand. Lining up, and looks like he releases maybe a little early, but the disc fights forward.
Wow, flashing the world champ rings that he once looked at, gets the roll to the basket. He'll be happy with that result.
Next we have Phil. Phil is going backhand as well. And he's going to the right of that mature tree in the middle of the fairway, flexing around it, and
Oh, yes.
ends up pin high.
Wow,
To the
that was
right.
beautiful. Right out of the hand. Great flight. Now, so these guys are showing us how it's done.
Roger's last to go. He's also going with the backhand.
Stay high. Ah,
It's a little low.
he's got a few inches higher on that, and he's following the other guys right down that same pipeline.
Second shot for Roger. He's just looking to put it under the pin,
Oh.
but unfortunately gets stopped up.
Here's Phil with his birdie look.
And Phil gets it up and in.
Wow, great putt.
And Brock's drive, that's fantastic.
These three guys hearing their lines, really showing us how it's done.
Roger is putting in his bogey.
I'm gonna let you all know. With
Tyler, that was Tyler's birdie
It
as well.
was.
So close.
And we're back with hole 8. It's a par 3, 256. Pretty easy putter turnover here. You just want to put it up right in the middle, let it float down, and then just check up at the end. Obviously, tree kicks can get you. Ground action's really rough, but we really want to see them get something close and take this birdie. All right, here's Tyler. He's going to line up his forehand. Looks like overstable putter.
All right, he's up into the gap, and he's hyzering back to the right side of the fairway. He's well outside of the circle, but he does have a look at the basket.
He's lining up the backhand here. Looking good through the middle.
Yeah, that's a nice turnover there. He is hyzering out just a little behind the basket to the left, but that should be a nice uphill putt angle towards the basket.
All right, Phil. He's lining up his backhand here. Getting a late turn. Not just too late on the turn, and it kicks down. Hopefully have a look from where he's at to get up and down on this.
Yeah, he'll still have some work to do on that one. The up and down is not always easy here if you don't get off the tee.
Roger, little inside, kicks that first set of trees, but does keep him in the fairway.
This one has like 5 and feet to hell.
All right, looks like Phil is up first.
Great nose angle to keep that speed in check. Still a little shorter than he wants.
Now that's going to be a duff putt to save par.
All right, Roger looking to get a little closer than that.
Oh, that looks nice. He just nestled up there. That should be easy.
All right, Tyler with that's not a decent or not a bad look at all.
Yeah, let's see what kind of go he gives this one.
Oh, good run. Cuts just in front. He's gonna be tapping out for his par.
Yeah, maybe a little tentative on that one with that downhill slope. Let's see what Phil does here for his par.
Phil Range knocking it down.
Yeah, very nice.
All right, we're gonna have Brock going for his birdie here. And this hole is actually playing above par at 3.2 for the day. As he knocks it down, keeping that average down.
Tyler is just going to be looking to tap in his par and move on.
Long putt.
Dead center, drops it in.
And Roger will be looking to do the same as well.
All right, tap in, no problem. Moving on to 9.
Hole 9, par 3, 372 feet. Uphill with the ground falling out from under your shot immediately. This is a tough tee shot. You want to finish left and on the top. Kicking right or down into the creek bed is essentially a stroke loss. Brock's up first, and he is lining up the backhand.
Stand up for the man. Come on.
Looking good. Kicks early, but does stay up on the hill. Very fortunate on the kick and the landing there.
Tyler is next to go. He's going with the backhand also. Just looking to pipe it straight up the gap. Looks like he's contemplating a forehand maybe. But ultimately is sticking with the backhand. Pulls that a little right.
Little kick early. Oh, looks like that dropped down into the ravine.
Yeah, that could be a really problematic shot from there. Phil is up third. He is going backhand as well. And you can see the leaves are still blowing here. So even though they're in the woods, they are not completely protected.
Taking the inside. Oh, kick, and there's that roll with the hill here at Quail. Just as soon as it caught edge, it's gone.
Yeah, that slope is it's very steep. Very rocky and steep. Finally, we have Roger. He is going backhand. Oh, that is a tough break. It is pretty wooded over there.
This hole is playing the hardest on the front nine at 3.52 as we see Roger's shot coming out here.
All right, and here we have Phil down in the bottom of the creek. He might be contemplating some sort of overhand shot. It could be a thumber or a tomahawk. Looks like he might be going with something closer to a tomahawk, and he tosses it up there.
Like 30, 40 feet above his head. What a bounce!
Wow.
And the roll.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
He just circled the pin, Ryan. That was fantastic.
wow. Great shot. Here's Tyler trying to do something close to that.
Ooh, but he is not as lucky, although he does stay up on the side of the hill as opposed to going all the way back down. So could have been worse. Look at that footing, though. It looks,
When we say the hill is steep, it is steep. I mean, he's just trying to stand still.
yeah, he's struggling to even get a good stance there, but he tosses it up. And he should be able to get that one. We finally come to Brock's lie. This was where his drive landed, so this will be his second shot.
Giving it a go. Just a little short, but another stress-free tap in for Brock, who's having a great round.
Yeah, you can't be mad about that. Roger here, he is looking to save his par. He is a little outside of the circle.
Good height. Just right, but he'll clean that up. We're going to clean up. Here's Tyler with his. I think he's taking his first bogey of the round, I believe.
Yeah, he's been playing pretty clean golf up to this point.
And nine is super tough. I mean, if you get down like he did off the tee, it's a struggle to get back.
Roger puts his in for the bogey. And our remaining players will come and tap out their shots.
Par in two very different ways. Little stress-free one for Brock here, and an incredible overhand shot that had to go 30 feet over his head.
All right, well, that does it here for our front nine at the Midwest Showdown, powered by Legacy.
And after a 9, we've got Brock, Cameron, Phil, Tyler, Greg, Adam, Alex, and Daniel in the top here, looking good. We've only got 4 strokes separating the pack from the front 9.
What's in store for us at the back nine, Ryan? What can we expect to see here?
It's a lot more open. The weather's going to be more of a factor because you don't have the cover of the trees, so the wind, the rain is definitely going to be there. But some of these guys got some big arms on this card, so we're going to see some good shots, I think.
All right, well, be sure to click part 2 and join us for the back nine. And as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.